Today we're going to be going over or reviewing viral replication, specifically the lytic and the lysogenic cycle. So remember, viral replication, a virus is non-living, so it can't reproduce on its own. It has to use the host cell DNA or the host cell machinery to make copies of itself. There were two types of viral replication we talked about on Thursday. One was lytic and the other was lysogenic. So lytic is the shorter word and it's the shorter cycle. So it can be within a matter of hours or like a few days. And lysogenic is long. This is the longer word because the virus is staying dormant or hidden. So lysogenic viruses are super scary because you may be infected, but you don't know that you're infected. So lysogenic viruses can be in your cells for years, and then all of a sudden they decide now is the time that they're going to replicate and invade your cells. All right, so we're going to go through two practice questions to determine if they're talking about lytic or lysogenic cycles. So make sure you're annotating as I'm annotating. All right, so we're going to bracket my question. Which of the viruses are most likely to have gone through the lytic cycle? So anytime I see lytic, I'm going to write short. Okay, so I see that they've given me 3 diseases, and I know that the lytic cycle is going to have the shortest time in which the symptoms are going to appear. So I'm going to look at incubation period because that's to do with time, and I'm going to look for the disease that has the shortest time period. So I see this first one and this last one are talking about either weeks or years. So these are clearly longer. These would be lysogenic. So I would label these as lysogenic, longer. This one, however, is only 1 to 3 days. This is the shortest. Therefore, it should be going through the lytic cycle. All right, if I match this up, the disease that's in the lytic cycle is this streptococcal infection. All right, so if I go through my answer choice, this is the only one that's going through the lytic cycle, so my answer would be C. All right, let's go down. All right, so let's bracket the question. It asks me, which best describes why it took so little time for her to develop the symptoms of cholera? Okay, so this says so little time. If there's little time, that tells me that it would be a lytic cycle, but I'm going to go back and read the description to make sure. All right, it says a 35-year-old female visits the doctor with symptoms diarrhea and vomiting. That sounds unfortunate. The doctor tells her she has cholera, an illness caused by the Vibrio cholera virus. Rachel tells the doctor that she felt completely fine only hours ago. So the fact that she was fine only hours ago and now is sick, again, points to the lytic cycle because of it's such a short time period. All right, so now I have to go through my answer choices. I know it's the lytic cycle, so therefore I can eliminate A and C because it's talking about lysogenic. All right, so B says the lytic cycle because the virus is dispersing to other cells so quickly. And D says it's the lytic cycle, which lies dormant. So anytime you see dormant, this is lysogenic. Because remember, it stays hidden, so this can't be it. Therefore, my answer is B. All right, what you are going to do now is go through the practice questions. Make sure that you are annotating at least 3 words per question. I'm going to come around and check. This is for a grade. Have fun.